Welcome to today's video, where we delve into one of the most exciting and valuable coins in American numismatics, the Monticello Jefferson nickel. This 5-cent piece, which holds historical significance and remarkable value, is a must-have for collectors and investors alike. As one of the rarest silver coins, the Monticello Jefferson nickel has been making waves in the market for its growing demand and skyrocketing value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a novice looking to understand the world of rare coins, you'll be captivated by the story behind these exceptional pieces. Let's dive into the fascinating world of Monticello Jefferson nickels, where history, rarity, and value come together in an awe-inspiring coin. Let's get started. First up, the 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel, with no mint mark. This isn't just any 5-cent coin. This is a shining relic of US history that has collectors buzzing with excitement. If you're into rare finds, historical value, and coins that are gaining traction in the auction markets, you're going to want to stick around. Let's explore why this seemingly simple nickel is turning heads and making waves in the world of numismatics. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, this coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the iconic Monticello building, Jefferson's Virginia estate, on the reverse. By 1952, the Jefferson nickel had become a staple of American currency, but not all nickels are created equal. The 1952 issue without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint during a time when America was post-war and economically booming, adding a rich layer of historical significance. This coin represents not just monetary value, but a piece of the American story. What makes the 1952 Jefferson nickel stand out is its crisp Monticello design and bold portrait of Jefferson, especially when found in very fine condition. The absence of a mint mark instantly identifies it as a product of the Philadelphia Mint, which at the time did not use a mint mark for nickels. Collectors admire the strong strikes, well-preserved steps on Monticello, often referred to as full steps, and the quality of metal used in this mid-century issue. Despite being a nickel coin, many collectors still regard these as silver treasures in their collections due to their age, historical significance, and visual appeal. When it comes to rarity, condition plays a huge role. While millions of these nickels were minted, finding a 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel with no mint mark in very fine condition or higher is increasingly rare. Most of the circulated coins from this era show heavy wear, so discovering one with clear detail and minimal damage is a big deal for serious collectors. The high demand comes from both the coin's scarcity in top condition and its place in completing Jefferson nickel sets. This coin is no longer just pocket change. It's a prized collectible that continues to rise in popularity and demand, particularly among those seeking a piece of American heritage. Now, let's talk about what everyone's curious about: the current value. While values can vary based on exact grading, a 1952 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $330,000 or more in today's collector market. But here's the kicker. When this coin appears in higher grades, especially with full steps or near uncirculated condition, its value skyrockets. Auction houses have seen these coins go for $1 million, depending on condition and demand at the time. In today's hot collector market, fueled by nostalgia, rarity, and rising interest in mid-century coins, this nickel is a silent powerhouse. For collectors looking to invest or expand their collection, here are a few valuable tips. Always look for coins with the strongest visible details, especially in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's steps. Avoid coins with heavy scratches or corrosion, and if possible, get your coin graded by a professional service for authenticity and appraisal. Storage is key. Keep the coin in a protective holder to preserve its condition, and stay informed. The market is always evolving, and keeping up with auction trends can help you spot the right time to buy or sell. Remember, coins like the 1952 Jefferson nickel are more than metal, they're miniature investments and pieces of history. To wrap it up, the 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is far more than a 5-cent coin. It's a testament to American history, design excellence, and the enduring passion of coin collectors worldwide. Its increasing value, rarity in top condition, and historical charm make it a must-have for any serious collector. Whether you're new to the hobby or a seasoned numismatist, this coin represents an exciting opportunity in today's booming collectible market. So don't overlook the small change, because sometimes the biggest treasures come in the most unexpected forms. Next up, the 1962 Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint mark, better known as the 1962 de Monticello nickel. This isn't just your average 5-cent coin. This is a piece of American history, a sought-after collectible, and in excellent condition, it can bring surprising value in today's hot coin market. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just stepping into the fascinating world of numismatics, this coin is one you'll definitely want to keep your eyes on. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the iconic Buffalo nickel, and quickly became a staple in American pocket change. Designed by Felix Schlag, this series has been minted for decades, but not every year or mint mark carries the same weight in the collector's community. The year 1962, particularly those struck at the Denver Mint, holds special significance. It was a time of transition, shortly before the silver content in many U.S. coins began to shift. Though nickels were not struck in silver at this time, their connection to the pre-1965 era adds historical value. These nickels represent an age of American craftsmanship and monetary strength, and the Denver Mint's output from that year is now turning heads for its investment potential. What sets the 1962 de Jefferson nickel apart from other coins in the series is not just the date and mint mark, but its sharp design details, luster, and overall presentation when found in excellent condition. On the obverse, we see a striking profile of Thomas Jefferson, and on the reverse, the classic image of Monticello. Jefferson's Virginia estate remains crisp and elegant. The D Mint mark, located to the right of Monticello, is a key identifier and adds to the coin's uniqueness. When preserved in high-grade condition, especially in uncirculated or near-mint state, these coins showcase strong strike quality, full steps on Monticello, and an original sheen that truly stands out under magnification. Now, let's talk rarity. While the mintage of the 1962 D nickel was high, finding one in pristine condition today is a true challenge. Most of these coins entered circulation suffering from wear and handling over decades, but those few surviving in excellent condition, especially coins with full steps and no signs of circulation, are extremely desirable. Collectors hunt for coins with sharp detail, original mint luster, and minimal marks. The market value for a 1962 de Jefferson nickel in excellent condition continues to rise. For coins in circulated condition, the value might appear modest, but when we're talking about uncirculated examples with strong eye appeal, the value jumps significantly. High-grade examples, especially those with full steps, are commanding anywhere from $200,000 or more at auction, and some top-tier graded coins have even pushed beyond the $330,000 mark, depending on quality and demand. The key here is condition. Coins with sharp details and luster are seen as investment grade, and as interest grows in mid-20th century US coinage, the value of these Jefferson nickels continues to increase. If you're looking to add the 1962 de Monticello nickel to your collection, here's what you should keep in mind. Always look for coins with clear, crisp details and as few blemishes as possible. Seek out full-step examples, as these are the most coveted among serious collectors. If you already own one, consider getting it professionally graded. It could significantly increase its market appeal and resale value. Keep your coin stored in a protective holder to preserve its quality. And most importantly, stay informed. Market trends are shifting, and demand for Jefferson nickels is climbing, making now a perfect time to buy or invest in this underrated gem. The 1962 de Jefferson nickel isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and investment potential. In excellent condition, it's not only a rare collectible, but a coin that can surprise you with its value in today's market. Whether you're in it for the history, the artistry, or the potential profits, the 1962 de Monticello nickel deserves a prime spot in your collection. So, dig through those old collections, check your change, or browse the auctions. You never know when you might come across this hidden treasure. And remember, in the world of rare coins, it's not about face value, it's about finding value where others might not look. Next up, the 1942 Jefferson nickel, featuring the iconic Monticello design without a mint mark, and especially when found in very fine condition. This coin holds a special place in history and is gaining serious attention in today's collector's market, not just for its unique composition, but also for its growing value. If you're a coin enthusiast or just stepping into the world of rare coins, this is a coin you'll definitely want to know more about. Let's first dive into the rich history and background of this 1942 Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel and was designed by artist Felix Schlag. The 1942 issue is particularly special because it marked a major transition in U.S. coinage history. During World War II, to preserve critical materials for the war effort, the U.S. Mint temporarily changed the composition of the nickel. While some 1942 nickels were struck in the standard copper-nickel alloy, others were made with a silver-based composition, making them stand out in the long history of American coinage. The coin without the mint mark was produced in Philadelphia, and identifying one from that year, especially without the typical silver wartime P mint mark, is an exciting discovery. What makes the 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark so unique are its distinct features and transitional significance. It has the familiar Monticello building on the reverse, a timeless tribute to Thomas Jefferson's home, and his portrait on the obverse. But what truly sets it apart is that it belongs to the early 1942 batch, struck before the silver wartime composition began. This means it is one of the last nickels produced in the standard alloy before the historic wartime shift. In very fine condition, it retains crisp details in Jefferson's hair and the Monticello facade, which makes it a visually appealing and historically rich coin for display and collection. The rarity of this coin, particularly in well-preserved states like very fine or better, significantly increases its appeal among collectors. Because it lacks a mint mark, many casual observers overlook it, not realizing its 1942 significance. But seasoned collectors know better. This is a transitional year coin with a limited mintage compared to later Jefferson nickels, and in higher conditions, these coins are becoming harder to find. Their scarcity, combined with the narrative of America's wartime economy and the switch in materials, elevates the demand. It's not just about owning a coin. It's about holding a tangible piece of American history. Now, when we talk about current market value, this 1942 no mint mark Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is seeing strong action in today's coin auctions and collector markets. While prices can fluctuate based on trends and demand, these coins are commanding anywhere from $800,000 or more, depending on the sharpness of the details and eye appeal. For collectors who are interested in adding this remarkable coin to their portfolio, here are a few tips to ensure you're getting the best. Always inspect for the clarity of Jefferson's hairlines and the steps on the Monticello building. Even without a mint mark, these small details can dramatically influence the coin's appeal and value. Consider having your coin graded by a professional service to authenticate its condition and protect its long-term worth. And most importantly, stay engaged in the collector community. Forums, shows, and auctions are great places to network and uncover hidden treasures like the 1942 no mint mark Jefferson nickel. To wrap it all up, the 1942 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition is more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a powerful blend of American history, rarity, and investment potential. As the demand for vintage US coins continues to rise, this coin is cementing its place as a standout collectible in today's market. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or a new collector, now is the time to appreciate and invest in the incredible legacy of this coin. Next up, we're talking about the legendary 1941 Jefferson nickel, specifically the one without a mint mark. This isn't just any 5-cent piece. This is a slice of American heritage that has grown in value, rarity, and popularity among serious collectors. Stay tuned as we explore why this nickel is creating a buzz in today's coin market and how it can be a valuable addition to your collection. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it featured the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Monticello estate on the reverse. The 1941 edition came at a crucial time in American history, right before the United States entered World War II. Coins minted in this era have an extra layer of historical significance, as they were part of everyday life during a pivotal moment in time. The 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia and is now over 80 years old, carrying not just monetary value but also a powerful historical narrative. It was one of the last coins before major wartime changes in coin composition began in 1942. What makes the 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark particularly special is its timeless design and well-balanced details. The obverse features a strong classic profile of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases Monticello with beautifully defined architectural lines. In extremely fine condition, these design elements remain sharply visible, making the coin visually appealing to collectors. Though the coin is composed of a copper-nickel alloy rather than silver, it's still widely referred to and sought after in the silver coin market due to its age, rarity, and condition. Especially those in extremely fine grade or higher. Coins from this period, when preserved well, display rich detail and a luster that's hard to match with modern issues. What truly drives demand is the combination of rarity and condition. A 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, in extremely fine condition, is not something you come across every day. Many coins from this era were heavily circulated, which makes well-preserved examples far less common. The extreme fine grade signifies that only light wear is visible and much of the detail remains crisp. Collectors and dealers alike hunt for coins like this because they bridge the gap between historical significance and investment potential. Every year, fewer of these coins remain in top condition, further increasing their desirability and value. If you own one in XF condition or better, you hold a small treasure that grows rarer with each passing year. Now let's talk numbers. The 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extremely fine condition is currently seeing strong demand in coin auctions and private sales. Depending on the exact condition, market trends, and the buyer, these coins can fetch anywhere from $600,000. If you're looking to add this gem to your collection, or if you already own one, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, preservation is key. Always handle your coin with clean hands or gloves and store it in a cool, dry place using proper holders. Second, consider getting it professionally graded, as certification can significantly boost its value and credibility in the market. Third, stay informed about market trends and auction listings, because timing can greatly affect the final value of your coin. And finally, connect with local or online coin communities to gain insight, share your finds, and stay updated on the latest in the collector world. In conclusion, the 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in extremely fine condition, is far more than just a vintage 5-cent piece. It's a coin packed with history, character, and increasing financial value. As collectors become more selective and demand continues to rise, this nickel stands out as a wise acquisition for both new and seasoned enthusiasts. Whether you're investing, collecting for passion, or simply appreciating the artistry of American coinage, the 1941 Monticello Jefferson nickel deserves your attention. Next up, the 1955 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. If you've ever come across a coin that looked ordinary but held a hidden story and surprising value, this is it. The 1955 Jefferson nickel is far more than just 5 cents. It's a powerful symbol of mid-century American history, a marvel for collectors, and a potential goldmine in your pocket change. Stay tuned as we explore its history, rare features, collector demand, and current dollar value in today's active market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938. Replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was designed by Felix Schlag. The 1955 issue continues that legacy, minted during a time of post-war economic stability in the United States. These nickels featured the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. While millions of Jefferson nickels were produced over the decades, the 1955 version, especially without a mint mark, is one of the shining stars of the series. Produced exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark until later years, this particular coin became notable for its distinctive qualities and increasing scarcity over time. the 1955 Jefferson nickel stands out for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, its clean and classic design features remain sharply detailed in higher grades, showcasing the skillful work of designer Felix Schlag. The Monticello building on the reverse, with its intricate columns and clear architectural lines, is particularly eye-catching when preserved in fine condition. What makes this coin especially unique is its era of production, mid-century America, and the subtle shifts in minting quality and coin composition that define its historical importance. Though not made of silver like wartime nickels, from 1942 to 1945, the 1955 nickel has become a silver-like treasure in terms of collector demand and value due to its rarity, condition, and iconic status. Despite being a circulation coin, the 1955 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is surprisingly hard to find in higher grades. Over time, many of these coins have suffered wear and tear, making well-preserved examples highly desirable among numismatists. In fine condition, or better, this coin has become a prized addition to any Jefferson series collection. Its scarcity in top condition and the growing awareness among collectors have pushed its status higher, making it a must-have for serious enthusiasts. What truly sets it apart is the increasing competition for quality specimens, as fewer and fewer remain in collectible condition. That rarity, especially without the mint mark, drives its demand through the roof in today's coin collecting circles. Let's talk money, because this is where the 1955 Jefferson nickel really shines. As of now, a 1955 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel in fine condition can fetch significantly more than face value. Depending on the preservation level, the coin's market value can range anywhere from $800,000 or more for high-grade, certified pieces, and with each passing year, the value only seems to climb. The active interest in mid-century American coins, combined with the limited number of quality 1955 nickels available, has led to strong auction results and rising demand. This is not just a collector's item, it's a smart, tangible asset in a growing numismatic market. If you're looking to add a 1955 Jefferson nickel to your collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. Always seek coins that show clear details, particularly around Jefferson's hair and the pillars of Monticello. A coin with minimal wear and strong luster will always command a higher price. Consider having your coin graded and authenticated by a reputable service, as this can significantly increase its market appeal and value. Keep an eye on estate sales, coin shops, and online auctions. You never know where this gem might pop up. And remember, this coin is in high demand, so don't hesitate when you find one in great shape. It could be the centerpiece of your collection. In conclusion, the 1955 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is much more than just another old coin. It's a symbol of American numismatic heritage, a sleeper hit among rare collectibles, and a powerful investment in today's market. With its rich historical background, unique features, undeniable rarity, and increasing dollar value, it represents one of the finest opportunities for both novice and seasoned collectors alike. So next time you sort through your change or browse a coin show, keep your eyes peeled. That little nickel could be your next big treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin deep dives just like this one.